What up, guys? My name is Kong. Today I'm gonna be talking about Redemption. It stars Jason Statham, and there are other characters in here too. So this movie is essentially about uh, an ex-British special op, and obviously something happened back in I think I want to say Middle East, and there's something happened. He's having post-traumatic disorder, but he's having PTSD, and he's living on the street, so to speak. So we get to follow. Okay, so let's talk about what I like about this movie. Okay, I like that Jason Statham is in this movie. I feel like he's really good in this. These are the kind of movie that he's really good at. He's very he's sad. He's sad. He's down. He's not happy. He's struggling. You could tell. You mean he portrays that he's struggling. He shows a sense of, at the beginning he's sad. He's almost in a sense of depressed. He's in the bad spot. He's in a bad place. He's poor. He's homeless, and he is trying to escape from I guess you could say military persecution, not persecution, but military courts, because it sounded like he broke the chain of command, let's just say, or he did not follow command or orders, so to speak. So you get to see that, and the reason I say that is because we follow his journey as from being homeless, getting his ass beat, go to work for the I would say the Chinese mob, to as an enforcer, to really say, hey, go grab money and kind of like tussle the people around and say, hey, you owe the Chinese mafia some money. He does that for a living, and he get a lot of money, and then we sort of find out that he has a family too, but he can't talk to the family because the wife doesn't really like him. The relationship isn't perfect, as in all relationship, it's not perfect. But in this case, it's a little worse because he has obviously disappeared, and he abandoned the family, and he is trying to redeem himself. Hence the title of the movie is to redeem himself, is to try to be sort of a better person for himself and potentially for his daughter. And I like that a lot. It shows that this character is human. He understands the problem, the issues, and he internally. So how does he go about to doing things? His action may not be good, but he is striving for something good in his life, and I like that. We get to see his journey. Then we also meet this nun who he sort of have, I wouldn't say flame, but sort of dated a little bit, and you get to sort of understand their dynamic relationship, and with they sort of come to each other. They talk, and they talk openly. They talk real about their past, what happened, and this sort of thing. You get to learn a little bit more about the nun, why she became the nun, and what happened when she was younger. She was abused. You get to find out that out. It's very revealing. It's really show the human condition, the human experience between these two people. From a guy who's an ex-military, and this person who is a gender who want to be a ballerina, but doesn't turn out to her, and she got abused. And you get to see how they once was, and how they become, and how they will become afterwards. And you get to see in this movie, you get to see the transformation in front of your eyes. Even though the transformation is not as quick as you would think, no transformation is ever quick. It takes time, and I understand that, and I like it that in this movie you understand. And I also like the fight in this, that there are some fight, and you get to see the man struggle. You get to see that Jason Statham character really do care about the woman that he was homeless with, and he cares for her, not because of he was sleeping with her. It was more of a companionship. They were in the same spot. They were homeless, and he was there to protect her. She was there to keep him company, and I like that aspect too, because of there's human trafficking. There's sexual abuse, and like there's a lot of bad, not a lot of bad. There's a lot of bad things that happen. Not in the public. It's more in the dark, time. Not a dark time, but at nighttime. Nice. So that's what you get to see. And our main character he is not clean. He is not clean. He is, let's say, a little bit dirty, But at heart, he's still a good man. But he's a little dirty. He's on this bad spot, So I like that about this movie. What I don't like about this movie is that I wish there was a little bit more action, a little bit more gunfight, a little bit more Jason Statham action, that we are so used to knowing. Him driving a nice car. We do see here, but not an Audi, more like a Mercedes, I think it was. But I wanted to see a little bit of Jason Statham, his acting, his punches, his throws, and just a little bit of that to kind of give the audience, say, hey, we know you like Jason Statham. Here's a little bit of an action sequence for you guys to watch, but yet still be relevant to the stories. We do get to see a little bit that there and there, but it's more focused on the stories and the characters as are in this world, in this story, and I like that. And I appreciate. There is not much I don't like about this movie. This movie really shows that not all people are clean. Not all people are perfect. Not all people are bad. And everybody's are in their own spot. Everybody's in their own bad place on this earth. And so this movie really shows that, and an example of two people, and there are other people too. And where there's a sequence where he was trafficking people into England, and he was counting them, and he saw one hand wasn't moving, but he's like, you're still here. He closed her hand, and that hand did close, and he knows that this is a human being. This is someone's child. This is someone important to another person. So you can tell that him as a character does have sympathy. He does have humanity, but in the situation he's in, he's forced to do certain things, to go after certain tasks or certain individual. So it's like no one is clean. His hand is kind of got dirty a little bit. He got red in the ledger, let's just say. So what would the rating I give this movie, guys? I give it an actual 8 out of 10. I feel like this movie is really good at the storytelling, the showing the transformation of the character. Even though it may be slow, it shows up. It talks about the character talk about their background, their history, what's going on. They experience sadness, happiness, they show what it is to be human. They show happiness, sadness, anger. This movie really shows it, not in a big Hollywood movie in a big way, but it shows it in the subtle ways, in ways that you could understand. Say, wow, this man, he really struggled. He had PTSD. He's homeless. He's trying to make a life for him. He's trying to come to his decision that he made, and he does confront his decision at the end. And I like that. Appreciate that this man, he's standing up. He's facing his consequences, and I like that. I really like that a lot. So an 8 out of 10, guys. I really enjoyed this movie. It is long, but stick to it. You will enjoy. You will like the movie. I think this is one of Jason Statham's better movies, based on stories and characters. This is probably a little bit better. I would say his best movies about characters. So anyway, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of content for you guys to check out. Please do so. Thank you so much, and take care, guys. Bye-bye.